Hi guys, so another WrestleMania ranking here of matches. I could do in the future matches in the same pay-per-view, ranking all of them. But now I'm doing wrestlers. I'm gonna be doing Seth Rollins. One of my subscribers asked me to do Seth Rollins, so I'm gonna be doing him. He has 13 match in total. He has 7 wins, 6 losses. He loses a lot at the end of his career. He won a lot at the beginning of his career. And let's get into it. Get into the matches. So his first match was WrestleMania 29. That was in 2013, I believe. It was The Shield versus Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus. They actually won that one. WrestleMania 30, still with The Shield. The Shield versus Kane and New Age Outlaws. It was a good match, and The Shield won. WrestleMania 31st, that's Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, the triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. That was the one that Seth Rollins cashed and got himself in the match. Brock Lesnar was the champion, and Seth Rollins won the championship. The same night, just before that match, was Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton, and Randy Orton beat Seth Rollins. So nobody thought that Seth Rollins would be in the main event that night. WrestleMania 33 is the next one. Seth Rollins versus Triple H in a non-sanctioned match, and Seth Rollins won. WrestleMania 34, Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor and Miz, and it's an Intercontinental Championship match, and Seth Rollins won that one too. WrestleMania 35, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. That's the WWE Universal title. Brock Lesnar was the champion, and Seth Rollins won. So, WrestleMania 35 to before, he was 6-1. 6-1 to start his career. That's really good. He was basically almost Mr. WrestleMania back then. Then it started to lose. So WrestleMania 36 is the next one. You got Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens in a no disqualification match, and Kevin Owens won that match, so that's a loss for Seth Rollins. WrestleMania 37, you got Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. Seth Rollins lose that match against Cesaro. WrestleMania 38, you get Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. That was the return of Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes won that match. WrestleMania 39, you get Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Seth Rollins wins that one. And then this year, WrestleMania 40, night 1, you get Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes versus Rock and Roman Reigns, and they lose that one. And we know what happened after. WrestleMania 40, night 2, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, a heavyweight championship. Seth Rollins was the champion. He loses that match, and we know what happens there. There was a cash-in of Damien Priest, and he basically has 7 wins and 6 losses. So 13 match. This one's not going to be easy because there's a lot of matches. I don't know which one I'll put. I think I'm gonna put. I love all the Shield matches. I really enjoyed them. But I'm not gonna put the Shield match first. I'm gonna put the match with yeah. So I'm gonna put WrestleMania 34. And that is the Intercontinental versus Miz and Balor. So basically, WrestleMania 34, that's Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus Miz, Intercontinental Championship. It was a good match, but I mean, I'm trying to put all the match together here, so I'm going to put a check mark there. The next one I'm going to put there is Seth Rollins. He was really, really good there. I'm going to put, I'm going to put that one. So I'm going to put WrestleMania 30. That is versus Triple H. Still good match, but I mean, I'm going against. So it's not 30. That's not versus Triple H. What am I doing here? Versus Kane and New Age Out. So the match, the Shield versus Kane and New Age Outlaws, I think is number 12. It's a good match, but I mean they had a better match the year before. I think with Kane's a good wrestler, but I mean I don't think it's a good match. Seth Rollins versus we're gonna put just a good match. Kind of like this match, but I'm gonna put WrestleMania 33 versus Triple H. So versus Triple H, I'm gonna put that one next. A good match, but still, I'm not really a big fan of Triple H. So I'm a big fan of Triple H booking, but as a wrestler, I was not really a big fan at this point. So I'm putting that there. I'm gonna put, this one's really hard. That's a good match. We're gonna put, next one we're gonna put is against, not a notch on Cesaro, but I'm gonna put WrestleMania 37. Versus Cesaro. There we go. So against Cesaro, it's not a knock on Cesaro, but there's matches a little bit better. It was a great match, but there's no like titles in there, nothing like that. So I put that one there. Next one is I'm gonna put the next one. I'm gonna put Logan Paul, WrestleMania 39. 39 versus Logan Paul. Really great match, but still, there, like I said, there's match way better than that in the future and all that. So I'm gonna put it there. Next one I'll put is WrestleMania 36. Not a knock on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is one of my favorite wrestlers. Really, he doesn't have bad matches. So Kevin Owens here. Oops. So that is 36 versus Kevin Owens. Then you got, I'm going to put the Universal title versus Brock Lesnar next. Yeah. WrestleMania 35 is 7. 35 versus Brock. And in that match, the right one, Brock Lesnar is, where is he? Did I already did it? Yeah. So in that match, the right one won, Seth Rollins. But a really great match though. Like these two match up very well. Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins does always a good match. But there's a little bit better. I'm gonna put next number 6. I'm gonna put, not putting that. I'm going to put, it's a really great match, but I'm going to put, actually I'm going to put the Shield, the first match. I really enjoy that match, but I'm going to put it right here. That is versus Randy Orton, Big Show, and then Sheamus. Really great match, but there's match a little bit better. And that was the debut of the Shield in WrestleMania. I think it's a really amazing match. And that was the best match the Shield had in WrestleMania. Like the second one was good, but I believe the 29 one was better because they were fresh, I think. Sorry. So the next one I'm putting on here is basically, I'm going to put this year. I'm going to put WrestleMania. The only reason I'm putting this very low, so 40 versus Drew. The only reason I'm putting this low is because Seth Rollins was injured. He had a match before. He wasn't that great. It was a good match, but I thought that they could have did a little bit better there. Number 4, I'm gonna put this one here though. WrestleMania 31. Versus Randy Orton. Really good match. He lost that match, but it was a really good match. It was the authority kind of thing, and that RKO they did out of a stump. I think it was a really good angle. I think it was a really great match because Randy Orton, you always have good match against Randy Orton, and I think that one is number 4 because there's 3 good ones that are really, really hard to put. I'm gonna put number 3 is gonna be WrestleMania 38. Yeah, 38. That is versus Cody Rhodes. Really great match. Cody Rhodes, one of my favorite wrestlers. Really great match. I think one of the best match of his career for sure. He lost that match, but I think it'd be higher if there was a title or something like that. But really great match. I think that of all their match, I think the Hell in a Cell was a little bit better. That's why I put it right here. So next we have really great match. I'm gonna put this one's really hard. I'm gonna put WrestleMania here. WrestleMania 31. That is versus Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. And that is the cash-in. I think the cash-in number 2, you could put it number 1, but I think that is one of the best. It is the best cash-in. You could put Dolph Ziggler cash-ins in there, but I think that is the best cash-in ever of the Money in the Bank, and I think it was a great match. They really meshed together, and it was really good story. I think that is number 2, and then number 1 is really easy. It's WrestleMania 40 this year. I think that was the best match of Seth Rollins. He was injured. That's what the hard part of it. A little bit on his knee and feet, whatever. But I think that versus The Rock and Roman. I think the story they told, the story that they were bringing to the second show, like the night 2, I think that night 1 with ending night 1 that way was a really amazing story, really great match, probably one of the best match ever. And Seth Rollins has a really good match, and that is my ranking for Seth Rollins. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. If my ranking is bad, I don't really care. If there's another wrestler you want me to talk about, let me know. I'm going to be trying to, not avoid, but try to do like Randy Orton, Cena, wrestlers like that a little bit later because they have like 20 in one match, 22, 25 match. So a little bit too much for me. Like the Undertaker, I think has like 26 or 27. I don't know. So we're gonna do them a little bit at the end there. But if there's other wrestler, let me know. I'll talk about them and like, subscribe. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you soon with more videos. See you guys.